Ho, 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 and welcome to Cars in Tuscany. Oh wait, we cheated today. We're in Umbria, but we only cheated by about 2 kilometers, so it doesn't really count. We found two very special cars here. Two family cars. Christmas is a time for family, children, and kids. And a lot of the haters, people, sorry, those words are so similar, told us we need to be more green and go greener in any way, and we listened. You see, Audi have engineered two of the most family-friendly, Christmas shopping-oriented SUVs the world has ever seen, and they also pack a massive punch. Meet the brand new RSQ3 and the brand new SQ5. And as you can see, they're entirely green. The RSQ3 has a 400 horsepower 5-cylinder engine. It weighs in at 1,790 kilos, 3,700 pounds, and goes from 0 to 60 in only 4.5 seconds. This car also has the optional dynamic pack, which includes better suspension, an increase in maximum velocity up to 280 kilometers an hour, RS Sport exhaust, but most importantly, carbo-ceramic brakes. This car is a mid-sized bring-your-kid-to-soccer terrorist. By the way, it's about time you met Tommy from Tuscany. Tommy is a doll that the Cars in Tuscany crew has just recently acquired. He's meant to simulate a fairly unlucky child in the rear seats of these SUVs while we test them. But Tommy is mischievous and plays tricks on us, and a few strange incidents regarding toys have happened. Oh! Tommy! Audi, that hurt! Now, in past episodes, you've seen a number of celebrities lend their images to be our lucky charms and bring us good luck while we're filming these cars. But this time, it being Christmas, it could not be Santa Claus. Only the one we found is an evil, foul-mouthed Santa Claus that talks back all the time and is shady. Isn't that right, Santa?
You mind your own business.
All right, I was kidding.
I'm going to steal this Audi RS from you. I wanted to deliver presents.
Inside the cockpit of the Audi RSQ3, everything is crisp, neat, and exactly where it needs to be, and we're used to this by now. We do love Audi. The basis for this car is the RS3, but the RSQ3 is slightly larger, and you could certainly accommodate a small family or a couple of girlfriends in here for an extended trip. What I love about this car are the carbo-ceramic brakes. The handling is amazing, but the carbo-ceramic brakes give you that much more which you can work with. It is a highly enjoyable car to ride, and it is glued to the pavement. The only thing I don't really like about this car, and I've seen this already on Audis, but it is a minor thing, is these plastics are rather cheap. They don't feel good in your hands, and I think that at the basic trim level on an RS car, Audi can probably do a little better, but it is no great fault. And I know I've said this already, but I will keep saying it. I love this fluo green. So inconspicuous. It's ideal for activities such as bank robberies, kidnappings, or going to funerals of people you were angry at for whatever reason. Of course, this car has Audi's signature double clutch system, which is blindingly fast and very, very stable. I very, very much enjoy the double clutch system on these cars, and this is no exception at all. It is so clean, so crisp in any of the modes, and it just kicks you in the back sometimes, which is so enjoyable. See, this is what I love about these Audis. They're so drivable, so versatile. It's calm and composed, big maps, everything well lit, well visible on the infotainment screen. And if you want to go into beast mode, all you have to do is press the almighty RS button and boom, hyperspeed. Good God, look at that. Oh no, I can't believe it. It's happening again. It's another Panda. That cheeky bastard. And now we're going to show you how to unload this car at Christmas time when everybody is nagging you, which on an Audi RS can only be done with launch control. Tommy, Santa, and I will demonstrate. Now, setting aside these beautiful cars for just a few seconds, behind me you can see the magnificent Locanda Poggioleone, a small boutique hotel in Umbria, close to all the spots you want to see when you're on vacation here. It only has 12 rooms and is a family-run hotel, very, very cozy, very, very friendly atmosphere, and a restaurant which is quite simply to die for. The crew say they want to drop all other locations and just film here because of the food. Naturally, we can't do that, but this is quite simply one of those boutique hotels you just want to keep coming back to. The SQ5 is a different car entirely. The 3-liter V6 is a diesel hybrid engine, and it produces 351 horsepower, but it does so with an impressive 700 Newton-meters of torque, which makes it seem like a spaceship when it accelerates. 0 to 60 is just 5 seconds, even when it weighs in at 2,085 kilograms or 4,200 pounds. The SQ5 is less aggressive, a little less powerful, but believe me, that amount of torque makes up for that. Certainly the more dignified car. Inside the SQ5, we find a much more refined and stately cockpit. Very, very comfortable car, this one. Long trips with the family, definitely a better option than the RSQ3, which we still love. It's like being smothered in this really, really soft and warm blanket of Germanness that goes shh, shh, shh. All is good, yeah, shh. Until you punch it, that is. The 700 Newton-meters of torque this car possesses are more than enough to make up for the 50 horsepower that it loses compared to the RSQ3. And oh boy, that torque, you can really feel it. Good God. Now, performance-wise, of course, we can't really expect this car to compete with the RSQ3, but it will give it a run for its money. That is largely due to the fact that it is extremely stable, has the torque we were mentioning earlier, and handles really well for a car of its size. It does miss the ceramic brakes, those do make an amazing amount of difference on the other car, but that's not the purpose of the SQ5. It was not born to race. It was born to be elegant and graceful and carry you in style as quickly as possible. Something I really like about this car is actually an option that's aftermarket. It was wrapped. This color is not in the Audi lineup, and I must say I find it absolutely fantastic. I love the way this lethal green, that's what we'll call it, looks on this car. I think it should be a permanent color. We do really love these Audis tremendously. And we hope the CEO of Audi takes notice and is watching us. Or as we like to call him, the Lord of the Rings.
Hail Sauron, Lord of the
What?
Earth.
No, not that Lord of the Rings, you idiot.
They told me I have to buy an electric sleigh. I'm tired of this. I'm jumping in the lake.